Now playing the Hook and Bridge podcast.
I fucking love Kesha. I'm telling you, I'm the worst person to have a podcast. I can barely speak.
Oh my god, I love doing this! Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Hook and Bridge podcast. I am your host, Taylor, and I am joined by my co-host, Harley, and my other executive producer, Lindsay. How are we doing today, everybody?
What the fuck?
How are we doing? I got to kick off the show. That makes me the host today. I'm kicking off the show.
All right, you can pretend to be the host today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how are we doing? How's everyone's week been? Haven't seen you in a while.
I know you've been in Florida.
I've been in Florida. I've been living my life as a host should.
Yeah, you've been having a good
see
time.
her last weekend.
We didn't?
We were in
Ohio, dipshit.
Oh no shit. Yeah. Duh.
Yeah, I've been on the podcast. Sorry. Yeah.
So did I. I forgot that I saw
Harley
you
and
in
I,
person.
we hang out outside of school. For those of you who don't know, we are buddies. We are in school friends and out school friends. So
He doesn't go to school. He
I've
can't
never been
read.
able to read. We
Facts.
went and saw a concert yesterday.
that's exciting. Tell me all about it.
Want to talk about it?
No, you can.
Well, you're the one that was super excited about it, not me.
Yeah.
We went and saw Simple Plan, Sum 41,
Sum 41.
and The Offspring.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
And we had pit spots, so
Mhm.
we were right up close, front and center.
Mhm.
And yeah, take it away. How was Simple Plan?
Fucking great.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the rest. I only went there for them, so
Yeah.
I made eye contact with the one guitar player guy, and it was fun. And I made eye contact with the drummer from Sum 41, and that was fun.
The lead singer from
Nice.
Simple Plan is very handsome.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy,
Oh,
Pierre.
especially in person.
yeah.
Yes.
And he just seems like such a charismatic, nice fella. Seems like an
Sounds like you
all-around
have a-
good time.
You have a girl crush, don't you?
No, just stating the obvious.
That's why I bought his bracelets.
I did. I bought bracelets.
I got a girl crush. Everyone, congratulate Harley on his bracelets in the comments.
Thank you.
Or don't. We don't care.
Or no.
Tell everybody to ask everybody to tell their honest opinion on me wearing bracelets.
But not too honest.
No,
Family
be
friendly.
honest.
Be nice. Spread kindness.
So, Sum 41 kind of sucked.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't play their hits until the very end.
Oh.
So I mean, if you're a diehard Sum 41 fan, you probably would have had a good time. We had an okay time watching them.
But before this tour, they also announced that they were splitting up as a band.
Right.
Yeah.
And they announced yesterday that they just finished their very last record. So then, going through all this tour and everything and having to be together, and I don't think it ended on great terms.
Yeah, I don't think
So
so.
it's kind of rough.
Yikes.
And
Yeah.
the quality of the stage setup sucked,
Mhm.
and then sound quality for them sucked. So
They
just
really
wasn't
stopped caring.
overly, just wasn't overly impressed with them.
Darn.
The Offspring, from what I was able to watch, put on a good show.
Mhm.
We had some crowd issues in the pit.
Ah.
So I spent 40 minutes blocking people from kicking me in the forehead from crowd surfing, and then
Yikes.
catching elbows and fists to the back of the head, and
Yikes.
yeah.
I don't think I would do too well in that situation.
No, you're not a pit person.
I'm not. I
We
think.
were in the pit for AJR, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's not everyone was respectful for the most
Yeah.
part.
It's not that
Yeah.
kind of a music.
Yeah.
Music.
I don't.
I
kind
don't
of
understand.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't understand like why people still can't be respectful depending on the music. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? Like, I don't know.
Like, why does what you're listening to change how you act as a person? Just be a fucking person.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
just
know.
behave like not an animal.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much.
Mm-hmm.
But am
Just
I wrong? Like every
every
single
time.
type of pop punk or
Yeah.
rock band that you and I have been to
Every
in the
time.
pit,
Mm-hmm.
they're insane.
Yeah. Every time.
When we were younger, now that we're older, like it doesn't matter.
I mean, it still bothered me when I was younger, but I was just in better shape. So, like, lifting somebody wasn't such a big deal, but it still pissed me off throughout the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But, like, now
I
I'm just
literally
really
wouldn't
upset.
lift them. If they're crowd surfing, that is not my obligation to make sure that you stay surfing.
Then they just land on your head, Taylor.
Yeah. Dude, so
I'd
this
be
is how
peppered.
I realized that I am definitely either outgrowing those types of seats or just my overall
Tickets.
demeanor has just
Mm-hmm.
changed as I gotten older. This one girl was crowd surfing and they dropped her on her head. And
Thanks.
my first instinct wasn't, oh my God, is that girl okay? My first instinct was, I hope you broke your fucking neck.
And that's terrible.
That's
and you
horrible.
shouldn't say that.
That's
and you shouldn't
horrible.
think that.
It's horrible. I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't think it.
Especially us running a music show.
What's worse is I was angry when she popped back up smiling. When she was perfectly fine, it infuriated me next level. I was so pissed that this lady halfway crowd surfed, fell on her face, got back up, and was having the time of her life. That bothered me.
I mean, I get it. Because I don't think people should crowd surf.
No,
I think
it's against the
stupid.
rules.
It's dangerous. Is it really against the rules?
Yes, at every venue, it is a
Oh.
safety hazard. It is against
Yeah.
the rules. Mosh pits are against the rules.
Mhm.
They're safety hazards.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have hoped that she broke her neck because that's
Again,
mean.
I own that it was a horrible
Yeah.
thought to have. I'm
But
owning
like
my
I
mistake.
get it. Like I get it.
I would think that the people here deserve to know that I'm being honest.
Yeah,
And
of course.
I think that there are people that listen that have had thoughts like that before. I'm not
Yeah.
the only one.
Nobody says them out loud.
Well, you know,
Someone has to.
that's right.
Harley for president 2024.
So
No.
no. So those are the things that bothered me about the show.
Mhm.
Because again, I lost 40 minutes of a show that I was trying to enjoy that I paid a
Yes.
lot of money to be there.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't $100 ticket, you know?
No.
This was a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Money that some people can save. You know, this was vacation type money.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
He's
Hello,
got a
Sean.
chain.
He got a chain, Nicholas.
No. He's shown the shark.
Shout.
Oh my god.
For some reason, his name is spelled with a T. Doesn't make
Yeah.
sense, but
Oh
Dollar
my
sign.
gosh.
$T$UAN.
UAN.
Oh god.
U at symbol N.
A at symbol WN. Own.
So, anyways, that was the concert. That was the issue that we ran into.
Yeah.
I think I might email Live Nation and request some sort of a refund or some
I
sort
would.
of credit towards another show
Yeah.
because they owe me 40 minutes.
I agree. I would. I mean, how many people are gonna send an email? Like I feel like they could afford it.
Yeah. Well, and we left early because I was so pissed off. Like I
Yeah.
left at the encore. I didn't see the
Yeah.
last 3 songs that they played because I was just over it. So
Yikes. Yeah, I would tell them that you had an absolutely terrible experience.
I think I might.
Because I feel like
I really do think I might.
also like they have guards and stuff there that's supposed to stop that from happening.
Dude, that was
At
what
the
we were
venue.
talking about on the way out. That's what I told Lindsay. I was like, the thing that pisses me off the most is that it's not even the crowd surfing, right? Like if you want to do it, do it once, get it out of your system, go back to where you're
Yeah.
supposed to be. You get your
Yeah.
one warning. There was
Yeah.
one guy, I kid you not, that did it 5 times throughout the night. The same guy 5 times.
And nothing was said to him. Nothing
Nothing.
was done. He was just allowed to just keep going.
Yeah.
Where concert
Uh-uh.
venues that we've gone to in Ohio and Pennsylvania, you do it one time, you get a warning. You do it again, you get kicked out of the show.
Yeah, you get kicked
Yeah.
out of the venue. You don't
Yeah.
get to return to your seat.
I mean,
No.
there's some that are like indoor venues that you do it at all and you
Mhm.
immediately get kicked out.
Yeah.
Well, and the ones that we're talking about where they get the warning is usually larger venues. This was a small venue. Like
Eh,
smaller. This wasn't an arena. This was
no, but I don't think it's much different than the one that we used to go to in Pennsylvania for everything.
yeah,
I think that's about the same size.
might be.
Mhm.
But the pit itself couldn't have held more than 150 people.
More than that.
You think?
Oh, yeah. There was definitely more than 150 people in it.
Oh yeah, but I think size-wise it was only really set up to fit like 150 people.
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe not. I don't know. According to the Offspring, there were 1 million people there last night, so but they're lying.
That would drive me insane. I definitely would get a refund. Or
Um,
not a full, like a partial, like something.
we had to drive to the place. It was a 2.5 hour. Well, it was a 4-hour drive out because of traffic, and
Yeah.
then it was a 2.5 hour drive back home this morning. We got a hotel last night, so
Mhm.
the reason that the show is a little bit low energy today is because Lindsay and I are exhausted.
Tired. It's
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring the energy.
And then, of course, Lindsay wanted to go to IKEA today. So,
I had to get stuff from my classroom. Fucking chill. That's
She
my
didn't have to
job.
get stuff.
This
She
is
didn't
for
have to get
fun.
stuff.
That is my job. And then I tried to go to TJ Maxx and he told me no.
I did. I said no. I
Oof.
shut that shit down.
Put
I
your
went.
foot
I
down.
went full American dad. I was a 1950s boy. I was like, no, we are
No.
not doing that shit.
I had Dylan take me to TJ Maxx when I was in Florida because I was obsessed with it. I went for the first time in Florida, then became obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept coming up to me and like getting in my face and going, "Are we done yet? Are you done yet? Are you still looking at that? Are you done yet? I'm over it. Do you want to go home? Are you done yet?" And
Next
I'm like,
time,
I guess we're done.
we're going to fly her here and we're going to ship you to Florida.
That's not a bad idea, dude. Me and Dylan would wreck Florida.
You just sit and play with his fancy computer all day.
Yeah.
No, I did text Paul. Shout out Paul,
Oh, that's true.
Shout out to Paul.
our new co-host.
That's good. We're replacing you. I'm the host today.
I
That's good.
would text Paul and I'd be like, "Hey man, me and Dylan are gonna come hang out," and then let
Oh,
Paul
sorry.
take us around Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's a good time.
when we talked to him the last time, he said it was like 4 or 5 hours away from him.
Yeah, that's all right.
Uh,
Yeah, he made fun of us because we were telling him that you went to the beach and I said
Mhm.
Cape Coral and he's like, Cape Coral? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not from there.
He was like, "What are
he
we
was
going to
making-
Golden Corral?"
He was
Cape
making fun of
Coral?
us.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, Paul was a good time, bud. You missed him.
He was.
We had a
sad.
lot of fun with him on the show.
Oh my God, you should see
I've
the...
yet.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I've yet to meet Paul.
I know.
You should see the background of where he does his podcast. It's the fucking coolest thing.
Yeah,
I've
it
ever
makes
seen.
this studio look like a dump.
It really does.
Oh yeah,
She was like, I didn't even have to see it to know.
but
It makes
but
your
we-
room look like a homeless shelter.
my room is a homeless shelter.
She doesn't pay to be there. She is homeless.
I am homeless. No, I was gonna say oh, I forgot. I lost. Train
Sorry.
derailed. Thought is gone. No, it's okay.
You can't say that. You live in Hawaii.
Train derailment. Just another Tuesday.
Just another Tuesday.
No.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I have a music story.
Give it. We need content.
Okay.
So by all
Alright.
means, bud.
Getting a lollipop. So my friend Shermissa works at a like a restaurant. And this guy came in at the restaurant She didn't know who it was. She didn't want to wait on the table. She was like over it, right? She's like, I don't want to
Mhm.
wait on it. They made her wait on it. And the thing, she said it was like, it seemed really shady. Like the guy didn't really like talk, you know what I mean? Like it seemed a little shady. Come to find out, she realized when 8 bodyguards came to pick this guy up, that apparently like it was a big thing. And she said her manager was freaking out about it, like was so excited, but like there were no pictures, like her phone wasn't allowed to be out or anything. And she was like, I'm at my job. Why would my phone be out? It was like a big time Cleveland rapper that came in.
A big time Cleveland rapper. How big time?
Let me look it up. I'll let you know.
I thought she said robber.
No,
Mm-mm.
rap.
And I was like, why is that a thing? It's
Um,
2023.
So wait, you do have a name of who was there?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can say it.
Well, yeah, you can say it.
Ooh.
Kid Cudi.
Fucking Kid Cudi was there? What? Hold the phone.
Dude, that's so cool.
Holy shit. Hold up. Kid Cudi was in Bumfuck Town, Ohio?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
Eating.
Eating. And he was with he was with his daughter. I think that's why they couldn't take pictures. And I guess his daughter gets upset when like people are like fangirling over him, and Trimissa was like, I didn't even know who he was, so I wasn't fangirling. I didn't want to be there.
I mean, that's a big name right now. Kid Cudi's fucking huge.
Mhm.
He's like top 40 huge.
Yeah, but he's been kind of out of the scene for a little bit.
Yeah, it was definitely Kid Cudi.
Dude, that's so fucking cool.
That's crazy.
And so their meal was $99. I guess the bodyguard tipped her 40. So he did like almost 50% of the bill. I want to know why it wasn't 50, but my own thing. Yeah, but she was telling me about it because we went to a bar yesterday and we were listening to live music. And she was telling me about it. She's like, you know who Kid Cudi is? I said, who? She was like, that's what I said too. And then she told me about it because she was like, did you see? Because she posted on her Snapchat about it. And she was like, yo, thanks, Kid Cudi, for the tip. And I was like, I just thought that was a regular customer. Like, I just thought it was one of
That's
your regulars that
wild.
decided to tip you pretty decent. Yeah.
So
That's
not
so cool.
not to give away the town or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't work far from you, right? Like within 25 minutes,
Like 35, 40 minutes.
35, 40. So like outside of Cleveland, like close to Cleveland.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's up where the nearest Chick-fil-A from me. That's like where it's at.
Okay. That's a little, that makes a little more sense. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking like, again, I'm not going to give away the towns, but like near where I was born, where Dad used to live. Like I was
Shad.
thinking,
Yeah.
I was
Shad.
thinking that area.
No.
And I was like, why the fuck would he be there? There's nothing but tractors.
No.
He's in the wrong town.
I guess the restaurant where she works, his mom goes there all the time.
That's wild.
Like she's a regular. Yeah,
That's
she
so
was like, I
cool.
have never heard of this person.
That's crazy.
Anyways.
I mean, he
Yeah.
was big in like
Dude,
2007, 2008 or so, a little bit
I'm
later.
telling you, Kid Cudi is huge right now. He has made a massive
Probably.
resurgence.
Probably.
Yeah, that's wild.
She also, gonna give it a minute. You might have to cut this out. Probably not. I don't know. We're gonna figure out if it sounds illegal or not, and then you can decide. She had her manager pull up the security footage because, like, obviously they weren't allowed to like take pictures, and he sent her recordings of him walking in and like him at the restaurant because she was like, no one's ever going to believe me that this happened because like pictures weren't allowed.
That's awesome. I mean, I don't think that's illegal.
I also don't think it's illegal.
Who cares, honestly?
I mean, essentially, like if a crime happened during that time that he was there, like you kind of have to have the footage.
True.
Yeah.
This is not a crime, but I'm just saying.
And also, like, they can't like force you not to take pictures. Like, they can't. They
They
can ask
can't.
you.
They asked.
Yeah, but
She was that
but
they
if
were
you
like,
say no, I'm going to take a picture of you. They're in public. Like,
this was always true. I
Yeah.
definitely think it was out of respect of his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Is why he didn't
And
want any
she
pictures
was
taken.
respectful
Mhm.
by not
Yes.
doing it. I'm just saying, like, I think
She
we're
didn't know
fine.
who it was.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I think we're fine legally because like
Mhm.
no illegal things happened. Like,
I agree.
you can film and take pictures in public places. It's
Yep.
not illegal.
Mhm.
So, anyways, we had Paul on.
We did have Paul on. I'm the host.
My bad.
Take
My
a
bad.
seat. Okay.
Okay.
So we had Paul on the last show, and we finished up our Battle of the Bands.
We
Mhm.
did.
And
Taylor, did you know who entered for the last 4 Battle of the Bands? See, a good host would know this information.
I make my minions do my work. I just show up. I got a script.
No, you don't. But continue.
So we listened to the bands. We said how we felt, our opinions. And sorry,
Ow.
some guy just drove. No, some guy just drove down our road on a 4-wheeler. I was confused. Anyways, welcome to the country. We now have a winner, I believe, that we will be announcing.
We do.
Yes.
We do.
Yes.
So to recap, the first 4 bands were Ataraxis, Chris Clark, L Tyrannus, and Keep Flying. And then on the second episode, we had Win in May, Colt Barber, Cedars Brothers, and Six Gun Sally.
Actually, I was going to say not to interrupt, breathe, but definitely interrupting.
Mhm.
I did know that because I keep getting notifications for people voting on my phone. No.
Dude, so I called her the other day and I was like, your phone has got to be blowing up. I was
Mhm.
like, I got home one day and there were 75 notifications.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I was happy to see everybody vote.
Yes. So much
happy-
interaction.
Yeah,
Mhm.
happy to see that we have some new fans too. Hello, everybody that is a new fan.
Hello,
Glad you hung out
welcome
and
to the
listened to the show.
family. Go ahead if you want more content. You can always pay and subscribe.
Yeah,
Well,
you can
I
become
meant
a subscriber.
a paying. Well, you don't have to pay to subscribe.
Well, yeah. Well, so
Like
we have a separate subscription that you pay for.
Yes,
Yes.
and you get bonus content
Bonus.
and 25% off of our merch. So
Is it 25?
it better be. That's what I've been telling people.
It is 25. Yes, you get a 25% off coupon for all of our merch. And you get the bonus content, and there's a whole bunch of other benefits that you get for being a member. So please go and click the link. It's somewhere on our Instagram.
You get to see Harley and I cage fight.
Sure.
And I film it.
Mhm.
So anyways, that's the recap. That's the bands. Win in May won the extra 10 points because they had the most fans.
Mhm.
Guess how many people voted for Win in May?
35.
47.
Wow.
That was close.
47 people. That's just Instagram. I didn't even check everything else. That's just Instagram. 47 people
crazy.
went on Instagram and voted for Win in May.
Good for them.
So that got him the extra 10 points. And let's just go ahead and give the point breakdown. We've got Ataraxis with 54. We have Cedars Brothers with 58. We have Win in May with 61. We've got a tie between, oh, isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Hey, Riley and Kat, if you're listening, you have a tie between Chris Clark and Colt Barber for 63 points each.
Why is that interesting?
Because they have the same PR people.
And they're both country artists.
I was about to say it's a PR thing, huh?
Yes, they have the same PR department, and they're
Uh-huh.
both country artists, and they both
funny.
tied point wise.
That's
That's funny.
crazy.
That is crazy.
They're gonna think it's rigged.
Next up, we've got Six Gun Sally with 67 points. We have El Tyrannus with 77 points. And our grand winner of
Can I say it?
of the first
Annual.
Battle of the Bands presented to you by the Hook and Bridge podcast. They fought hard for that number one slot. They put in the time, they put in the effort. It's a great group of people. Taylor, who won?
Our dear, can I say dear friends?
You can
Yeah.
say
Does that
anything
make,
you
does
want,
that make,
bud.
does that make it sound?
You're the host.
I'm the host. Come at me if you don't like it. I dare you.
You could call them all pieces of shit if you wanted to. I'd like you not to. Personally, I'd like you
no, of
not
course.
to. But your opinions
course.
are your own. You heard it here first, John. Taylor said that you're a piece of shit.
She did not.
Her words, not mine.
Our dear, close, wonderful friends keep flying.
Keep flying. Keep flying. First annual winners. Let's go. Well deserved. Everybody
Well-deserved.
fought really hard. I'm very happy with everybody that entered.
They were all really good.
They were, and it
Mhm.
takes a lot to enter into something like this, and I think it takes more to enter into something that you're not performing live.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? This was an entry of all genres. It wasn't tailored towards any tailored.
Mhm.
It wasn't tailored towards any specific genre, which made it even more difficult. It's a steep competition. Some people have better production quality than others, you know what I mean? And we tried not to make that a deciding factor, which I will admit ended up being very difficult.
Mhm.
Simply because when you have the kind of budget or the group to put more sound in, you know what I mean? It was a tough competition, tough decisions all around.
I think we kept it all very professional with all of that in mind.
I think we did too, Taylor. I think that this was the most professional that we have ever been on the podcast. We were very professional.
Because I really tried my hardest to be professional as I'm chomping on a lollipop. So yeah.
That being said, let's give positive comments on each one of these amazing members that entered, starting with Ataraxis. Give some positive feedback on Ataraxis. In case you don't know, Ataraxis is a Ohio band that entered our competition. I would say that they have a very Nirvana alternative sound.
I'm very happy they're bringing that kind of a style back.
Yes.
Because it's been, 20, 30
years.
30 years since, shut up, since that's been a thing.
You guys are old.
Very unique style too.
Yes.
And vocally, I think that vocally it's strong. I think lyrically it needs a little bit of work. I find that from my experience when writing music that people who write songs tend to add more than is needed, and then they're afraid to pull things out because it's a very personal thing, you know what I mean? So it's hard to go back and critique your own work. So what I would recommend to Ataraxis is having some outside source just look over your material and ask them what they feel could be removed, just to tighten it up a little bit. Sound was amazing. Sound is great. Just need some tightening up a little bit.
I was gonna say about the same thing. They have a really good foundation, and I think they have a really great starting place. And I'm very excited to see where they go in the future with it.
Yeah, and they have
I'm
a
really
very
excited.
dedicated fan base too.
Yes.
Which is hugely important in this industry. Chris Clark. last week's episode, because this comes out on the following week. So last week's episode, you would have heard the Chris Clark interview.
Mhm.
He was awesome.
Mhm.
We really enjoyed talking to him. He was a great guy, very kind,
Very fun.
very fun. Very good songwriter.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know what else I can really say.
I mean, for
think,
being like a brand, I wouldn't say brand new musician, but for finding, his music abilities later in life, he's very, very good.
oh,
very
yeah,
good.
yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
The only thing I can say to Chris is, Chris, if you're listening, and all of Chris's fans, make sure this gets back to him. Be true to yourself, man.
Mhm.
Don't let this industry change you.
Yes.
You know what you want to say. Just say it.
Mhm.
El Tyrannus, the wild card, man.
One of them.
That song was incredible. That was the one that you were bopping to, Taylor.
And
Oh, so good.
So good.
so some of my friends who have listened to both Battle of the Bands at this point had no idea who she was. Obviously, we didn't either, but listened to it and were very, very enjoying it. And even people who don't really like that style of music, but shouted her out specifically, and they said it was really, really good.
That's good. That's
I know.
awesome.
She has a gift.
Mm-hmm.
I've got her and her band coming on for an interview.
Cool.
I already got it lined up. Yeah, I mean, it's just right up my alley. That's just the song. The song was really geared towards the music that we like. It was, what can you say, man?
And I like all music, so if it makes me bop, I'm gonna bop to it. Like
Yeah,
my
and the other
Spotify
thing,
makes no
too-
sense.
The other thing too, and again, since we don't know her, this is a generalization. I just did it. Sorry. We don't know them, and this is a generalization. I could be doing this wrong. We'll find out. If I am, I'm sorry. But I don't typically like female vocalists. Like, I'm not
I mean,
into.
I do.
I know you do.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite things.
But I'm not super into, like, I like Paramore
Mhm.
and I like Pink.
Pretty reckless.
Yeah, there's my list is very short on female
So
vocalists.
you are a misogynist.
Yes.
That's
You are a
not-
fan of the patriarchy.
Yeah.
You hate to watch women succeed.
Isn't there a
You could
British
say
song
it.
about that?
Probably.
Like Down with the Patriarchy or something?
Oh yeah, something like that. I can't remember who.
It's some British band. Punk band.
It might be Wet Leg.
No,
No,
it's not.
Wet Leg.
No, it's an old song.
But
It's
none
Dry
of that-
Arm.
None of that is true. None of that is true, for the record.
Absolutely not.
No, none of it's true. We're pulling
Wink.
your leg.
I'm
We're
just kidding.
just playing around. But what I'm trying to say is, for me, musically, I have a hard time relating to female vocalists.
Mhm.
And
That sounds
again-
like an issue and not an ishme.
again, this is a generalization, but to me, my ears take in female vocalists as 99% of them sound the same. I do the same thing with most country artists. It's nothing personal. It's just how my ears take in the sound. And I felt that she, despite my generalizations and my issues, despite all of that, she pushed through and has a very unique voice.
Mhm.
And the song itself was very unique.
Mhm.
So
So your ears are sexist.
yes.
Okay, just making sure. Anyways,
Is this just because I tried to make you call John a piece of shit? Is this payback?
no, I'm just in a mood, I guess.
I can't
I'm
wait to
just-
call Taylor 2 weeks from now and be like, "Hey buddy, remember when you called my ears sexist? Well, guess who doesn't have a job anymore?"
Janet cans me again. That's
Um,
which, by the way, can you put this up as a short? What I'm about to say. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
I mean, yeah, sure, I can.
okay. Short starting here.
Starts now.
I would just like to come out and say publicly that I wasn't actually fired from the library. So please, people, stop messaging me about me being fired from the library. It was a joke. I take it back.
Oh,
I was just
oh
kidding.
my God.
I ran out of work
Have
study.
you talked to her? Does she know?
I don't know.
I want to find out somebody that knows her number and send it to them and have them send it to her.
I can just show her.
You should show her.
Okay.
Did people really message you?
Yes.
Like
I got
fans?
people. No, like
Like people
people
you
that
know.
I know
that are also
messaging me
fans.
that are also fans, and they're like, "Hey, you got fired?" And I
Oh
said,
my
"What?" I said, "No," and they're like, "Oh, I just saw the short." I said, "I ran out of work study. It was a joke."
Dude, that's so funny. That's
Anyway,
so funny.
we can continue with what we're
I would
saying.
I would do this one.
Yeah, so when in May? Taylor, you weren't here for
I
this.
was
So
not
this will
here.
this will be the Lindsay and Harley show real quick. When in May. We had great things to say about when in May. Musically, it was interesting. It was an
Mhm.
interesting. I loved the use of the guitar and like the phaser effect, the drop downs and everything. The composition was interesting.
Mhm.
Vocally, I think that you had said it about how like you thought that his vocals wouldn't go with the song, and they ended up like going with the song.
Yeah.
I think that from a critic standpoint, I would say to the band to maybe just tighten up the vocals a little bit. I know that's a rough draft. You know what I mean? So like,
I mean, it even said that in the file.
yeah,
so.
I know it's going to be much better. But that would be my critique based off of what I heard. It's just tighten up the vocals a little
Mhm.
bit, and then I think I also said to just shorten it down some. Like it was just a little too long.
Mhm.
I would keep it right at that like 235 to 240 mark. I think that was more than enough to tell the story that song told.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Save your opus for something else. Don't make this your 4-minute song.
Yeah.
Cedars Brothers. This one was an interesting one
Mhm.
because if I could go back and do this again, I would have actually given the Cedars Brothers more points.
Yeah.
Because I went back and listened to the song 3 more times.
It's real good.
It's the only song on
Fair.
this list that I've listened to 3 more times.
Cedar Brothers are really good.
Taylor, they've gotten so much better. You know what? Let's just because Taylor hasn't seen it.
I
yeah.
haven't seen it.
Do like a little clips of stuff.
Yeah, here, let me. All right, Taylor, so you haven't heard this yet.
I haven't. I'm so excited.
All right, so we've got Could Have Been by the Cedar Brothers. I'm going to go ahead and play it. We'll play just a little bit of it.
Did
But
you share sound?
yeah.
Sorry.
But listen to his vocals. They have
Okay.
gotten so much better. Their sound is completely different.
Mhm. Didn't they say?
You just listen. You just listen.
When we were young, we were all in a line. We were picking our noses and tapping our toes, just trying to keep time. And we were all alike. But we went and got old, and you went and found freedom from your own mind. All my life, everybody's walking around here like they know what's inside. All my life, it could have been.
Anyways,
So, here are my thoughts.
Uh-huh.
First of all, big fan of Cedar Brothers. They
Cedars
follow
Brothers.
Cedars Brothers. Cedar Brothers. Close
Yeah,
enough.
I'm gonna talk to him about the S on that. Because I always am afraid that I'm gonna mess it up. I just want to make sure that he doesn't mind if I call them Cedar Brothers on occasion.
I always call them Cedar Brothers.
Yeah, it's Cedars Brothers.
Sorry. Shout out to you guys. I might be a fake fan, but definitely a big fan of the music because it's right up my alley. I feel like it's like that, like Ohio Weather Band and the Clarks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like in that area.
Vein. Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like it. But what I was saying in the beginning is when we had them on the pod, that was a long time ago.
Was a
But-
long time ago.
That was a long shout out to you guys. Oh geez.
We're gonna have him back on. I already talked to him. We're gonna have him back on.
Good. Because I remember them saying that they weren't doing any more shows because like they were gonna go dormant and really work on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a thing. They're like, we have a bunch of stuff to write. Like we want to work, get better,
Yeah.
like all this stuff, and that shows.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I thought it was bad before. I liked it. I was still a fan, but now I'm like a big fan.
Well, and I think and even from talking to him too, that they really took from our first episode, remember, because we listened to an unreleased song of theirs called Morning People.
Yes.
And I was really impressed with that.
Mhm.
And I told him, I was like, it sounds nothing like your original album. Like their original album was very like Pink Floyd-esque and a lot of
Yeah.
effects and stuff. And they have really taken what I said and like
Yeah.
tweaked down and like just really developed like a sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because I was really impressed with that song. And I think that when I was looking on iTunes or on Apple Music, they had taken down that
iTunes. How
original.
old are you?
I know. They had
Anyways.
taken down that original album and now it's all of their new stuff. And it's just
Interesting.
so good.
It is so good.
So damn good. I can't say enough. But anyways, I listened to that song 3 more times. So if I
So
could go back.
they're the true winners.
No, they're not. It was a tough competition. But if I could go back,
everyone was really good.
if I could go back, I would have given them.
I would say
more
probably like
points.
20 more points.
You think?
Yeah. They were good.
They were good. They were good. And the other one, Taylor, that you didn't say, but I don't know how well you know this band. I compared them to the Goo Goo Dolls when we were doing
yeah.
They sang the song Iris.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that song.
Next up.
I'm familiar. Okay.
Next up, Colt Barber. He's a country artist.
Wasn't there.
You weren't
Okay.
there.
Was not there.
Killer fucking voice.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth as butter, this
Sound-
guy's voice.
Just like Josh Turner.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you gotta
Show it to her?
show it.
All right.
You gotta show
Baby,
it. to
shut
her.
the door. But it's lock the door. Baby,
Lindsay,
lock the
So
doors
it's a
and
song
put
called
the
Cowboy.
latch down low. Okay.
And it's
Yeah, Lindsay's
you gotta share.
I believe Paul called it the panty dropper song.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Panty dropper song?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's good.
Good thing you had your headphones on.
I come from a long line of legendary men, sons of the desert
That was my face.
and riders on the wind. I got a restless spirit burning deep inside of me. I ain't got much, but I'm free. I've always been one to do it my own way. I'm making my living.
All right, that's enough of that.
Harley's not.
We
Harley's not.
Not impressed.
ain't doing any more of that crap.
Because you're jealous.
He sounds like he sounds like the music sounds like he's on The Voice with Katy Perry.
Like Shelton.
Blake Shelton.
That's not.
No,
The Voice.
not-
That's
no.
American Idol.
American Idol.
Bryan.
Sorry, wrong. Luke Bryan. He gives me
Buddy.
like in my head. I was picturing Luke Bryan. But no, big fan. I personally, like you said before, think that all country artists sound the same.
I mean, he sounds very different than Chris Clark.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
Musically and lyrically, they're all.
I mean, that's the classic thing.
But
Colt,
big fan. It sounded
Mr.
really good.
Steal Your Girl Barber.
That's funny.
Literally.
No, I'm
Mr.
with you.
Mr. Steal your wife. Hide your
Yeah.
wife. Hide
Colt-
your kids.
Colt, Mr. Steal Your Wife Barber. We really want to have you on the show so that my wife can go like this the whole
No.
time.
No.
Have we looked up what he looks like?
Yeah, he looks like Tim McGraw. You want to see it? Here, we'll look him up. real quick.
Yeah,
Might as well, right?
because we
It's
should
our
have him
show.
on the
We do
show.
what we want.
Let him know that we have a no shoes, no shirt policy to be on the show.
Also, it's Colt with a K.
It is. It's Colt with a K. There he is.
Oh,
We didn't look this
Oh.
up when I was with you, though.
No, I looked this up with KW at work.
Why does he kind of look like your cousin Zach?
I mean,
let me see.
No.
I'm trying, buddy. I gotta find a better picture. I'm trying to pull up like a big picture, but it ain't easy. It ain't easy being cheesy, Taylor.
It ain't easy being cheesy. I'm a cheesy roll up from Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
there's- I think that's the best that we're gonna be able to do. So, here you go.
Sure.
This is him. There he is.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, he sort of looks like Walt.
Ew.
yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't say you.
He does though,
It's
right?
just strange is what I meant. Not
Yeah,
ew,
yeah.
like
But he
no,
does though.
strange, yes.
No, he
Yeah.
looks like the assassin from Game of Thrones. We're super into Game of Thrones. The
Yeah, if you couldn't
assassin
hear
from
for the
Game of Thrones,
first like 6 episodes, super into Game of Thrones. Anyways,
but with a beard. You know who I'm talking about? Hired by the Lannister family.
The one who's now like a big scary
Yeah.
blue giant guy. The Mountain.
No.
Oh, not the Mountain.
No, the guy that trains with Tyrion.
The guy who sleeps with all the ladies.
Yeah,
Eh,
looks like him, but with a
Eh.
beard.
no, I think he looks more like the Mountain.
You think?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's him.
not what I thought. I feel like I had a bad reaction.
Eh. I
It's
mean,
just
I
not my
said
type.
ooh, but it was a mistake.
Who else we got? We got Six Gun Sally. Six Gun Sally.
They were
very
pretty good.
impressive. Very impressive. Sounds a lot like Sugarland Taylor. Yeah,
R.I.P. Grandma.
you would probably like them. And
For those who don't know, Harley and Taylor's grandma both really love Sugarland. She's not calling the lady from Sugarland a grandma and that she's dead.
No, I'm calling my grandma who is dead that she loves Sugarland. So
I
R.I.P.
know,
Grandma.
but all you said was she sounds a lot like Sugarland. R.I.P. grandma.
R.I.P. Grandma.
for those of you that are having trouble following the situation, Taylor's grandmother is also my grandmother because we're brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
I'm two brothers. You're one sister.
That's his other personality.
And our grandmother on my mother's side is in fact deceased.
She did.
Then why do you keep laughing at my dead grandma?
Yeah, Lindsay, that's messed up.
That's messed up, bud.
That's
Your grandma would want.
It is what she would want.
It
She's
is
looking
what she
down
would want.
right now saying, laugh your
Chocolate.
ass off.
Wow, she's smoking a doobie.
She is.
Yep.
But anyway,
I
six
think you're supposed to
gun
slurp weed, Taylor.
Six Gun Sally. They were incredible as well.
Ooh.
We thought they were fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Loved the composition and everything. Very well put together, very clean sounding band.
Lots of different instruments.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Steel guitar
Ooh.
there as well, and good drum beat all around. It was a good classic homage to like classic country.
Mhm.
So that is.
And it was female led, which you were very surprised by.
I really thought it was
You
going
and
to
Paul
be.
Bells, I think.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to be a male lead singer. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a piece of shit. I might be a piece of shit.
Sally.
You are.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, of course.
So
That came out too quick. I'm sorry.
that is
feel bad.
the contenders and keep flying. What can we not say about them? I mean, just an all around incredible experience, incredible band. That
was.
particular song is just next level phenomenal. I mean, if you
It
get a
is.
chance, definitely go buy their new album Daylight.
Yes.
You have to stick it out
so
too
good.
because it's a little confusing in the beginning. I said that on the episode that I felt there was a lot going on at
I
first.
was like, you were there.
Yeah, what?
I
I
forget.
was there.
Sometimes you're not here.
I am a figment of Harley's imagination. Was
Um,
that the right terminology?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure.
Figment is also a purple dinosaur from Disney.
It's also
Oh, I didn't know that.
a fig mint.
Oh.
No.
What is that dinosaur? It's an old Disney movie.
Propalopicus.
No.
Daredevil.
Or no, it's a dragon. It's a
Oh, it is
dragon.
a dragon. It's not a dinosaur.
Puff the Magic
Oh
Dragon.
my god, please kill me.
It's not Puff the
Definitely a
Magic
dragon. It's not a dinosaur. I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about?
Figment.
I have no
Oh.
idea what you're talking
No. I'm maybe that's what I'm thinking of, but like he's like you can't see him, only like a little girl
Mhm.
can see him or something.
Mhm.
What's the name of that movie?
I don't remember
Pete.
at this moment.
Pete the Mighty Dragon.
No.
Mighty Morph Power Rangers.
I gotta look. Keep talking.
Sorry.
Well, Taylor's also looking up stuff, and I'm just staring at myself. I have bracelets, everybody. I swear I'm not gay.
Oh God.
Harley is gay. That's why he hates females in charge.
He's from Journey into Imagination from 1983.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
What do you mean? Figment. Figment. Look.
Figment.
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 No, that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm cutting half of this.
He's a small purple dragon with a pink tummy, occasionally seen sporting a yellow sweater as the mascot of the Imagination Pavilion at the Epcot theme park at Walt Disney World Resort.
Figment.
Figment.
I'm talking about
Pete, the mighty dragon or magic dragon.
this
Oh,
dragon.
What do you mean? That's
Who?
Mushu.
Mushu, the first one.
What?
Pull that back up.
One.
We got Mushu.
The second one is from
The
Maleficent.
third one is definitely Pete.
Is it Pete the Magic Dragon?
Yes,
I'm
Oh,
gonna look
I
up.
thought
That's what
it
I'm
was
talking
called
about.
Pete's dragon.
or that's what it is. Pete's dragon. What was the dragon's name?
Puff.
Puff. Are you sure it's Puff?
Puff the Magic Dragon. That is his name.
I don't know, man.
No,
This
this
show is
isn't the
off the
movie.
rails.
This isn't the movie I'm talking about. I'll have to do my research later. 'cause it's
Everybody,
gonna bother
welcome
me.
to our new show called "What Is That Movie?"
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
What the fuck is up, Denny's? Dude, that should be a podcast. I would definitely love to.
And
do
we
that as a
just talk about
podcast.
Denny's Grand Slams.
What are
Is
you
it gross?
eating? Why
So
are
this
you
is
always eating? The past 5 shows, Taylor's had a full fucking meal. You had a lollipop earlier, popcorn now. Last
So,
show, you definitely
first
were
of all-
eating something.
Did you like leave and go pop that and we didn't know?
That's what I'm getting at. This was definitely from yesterday, and is that gross?
No.
I don't think so. It tastes really yummy. A little stale, but
How long do you eat movie theater popcorn when you bring it home from the movie?
a week.
Before it's not acceptable.
A week.
A week?
It makes my belly hurt.
I think Taylor's right. I think a week.
I think you're gross.
I went to the movies so much in Florida that I literally for 3 weeks just had movie theater popcorn.
Yeah, you said you went and saw Barbie and then you saw the new Meg movie. What else did you see? Is that it?
No, Dylan and I went to see something, but I can't remember what it was.
They were macking the whole time.
Ugh.
No, he doesn't like me.
Oh.
We don't talk during the movie.
I mean, we don't either because
Yeah,
we
we
respect
do.
the movie.
Yeah, we
Well,
do.
Well, Dylan talks during the movie, just not to me. I can't remember what else we saw. We definitely saw something else.
Who does he talk to?
He just makes comments throughout the movie.
Oh, well, they're probably geared towards you, bud.
No.
Just anybody who listens.
Like when we were watching this
Is he-
story.
Is he one of those people that, like, if we watch a scary movie, he's like, "Oh, don't do that."
I was just
I
gonna
was
say
sitting
that.
there.
My God.
Watching the Scream movie a few years ago. The last one that came out.
Yeah.
He kept it was us and 10 other people. And he went, "Don't go in there." It was really loud.
Listen, I hate to say this, but sometimes with the funny small comments that Dylan makes, it kind of sounds like your dad.
Then after whatever happened, someone got killed. He went, "I told you."
Something your dad would say.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Oh boy. Well, Taylor, it's time to wrap this thing up.
And
Well,
put a little bow.
I'm the host, so you go ahead and be promo Paul.
You sure are smart. Thanks for doing your part.
You smell like a fart.
Cheap.
No, this is Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It's not tea.
So, what am I doing?
Promo Paul.
Oh yeah.
I'll just do all of it. You just sit there. You
Oh,
ready?
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, everybody. If you like today's video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get notified every time you post a new video.
On the shark.
Down.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. Please follow the Instagram. Follow at Hook and Bridge Podcast. Go ahead and follow us on Spotify, Amazon. Give us a rating on Apple Music. Any rating helps. And go ahead and visit our website. Check us all out. All of our socials are on our website. So yeah,
Great job, Taylor.
thanks. I've been working on
The
it.
fame's getting to her head.
It really is.
Success of her new videos.
Oh,
Everybody
we
check
didn't
out-
announce.
Check out Tuesdays with
Taylor's. Sometimes it's Wednesdays, sometimes it's Thursdays. Depends on
No,
when the episode
it's
comes out.
Tuesdays. It's Tuesdays. You're gonna be consistent, like I said to be.
You're right. Now, everyone, this episode's a hot mess. I'm so sorry.
It is.
But
It really is.
Tuesdays with Taylor.
Tuesdays with Taylor. It's our new series. Go check
We
it
should've
out
started-
on YouTube.
Yeah, I should have started this in the beginning because I want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, I messed up. It's too late now. Just go check it out.
go check it out. It's good.
Yeah,
For
you can hang out
people.
with me.
All right. That's the end of the show, everybody. It's been real.
Peace.
Peace. We should start saying sick.
Sick.
Sick. All right.